All right, I'm back. I let this dry probably, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or so. You don't have to let it dry that long. Well, I guess it depends on how thick that is. A good 10 minutes is probably a good idea. I have used a blow dryer at times. Just make sure you don't have the blow dryer too hot or too close. And I kind of almost hesitate to tell you to use a blow dryer, to be honest, because I don't know, it might not be that, it might kind of cook the paint too much. So, but anyway, if you're really in a hurry, I would say you could use a blow dryer far away, and don't get it too close. So anyway, now that it's pretty dry, I want to put my dark brown on, the bottom center of the sunflower. So I'm going to mix that up with a dark green and a red. Unless you have a dark brown, you might have one, but it's not. I didn't have that on the supply list, so I'm just going to use actually, I do have a brown, but I think it's going to be too light. I'd rather make it a little bit darker. So yeah, I'm going to use my hunter green, which is really pretty dark, and I'm going to add red to it. And I'm going to continue using this number 4 brush, this larger brush. Yeah, that looks really good. It's a really nice dark brown. And I'm going to pat this on. Now I do have a lot in my brush, but I'm just gonna basically gently pat this on like this. If you swipe with too much pressure, it just kind of swipes it right off. And then look how pretty that looks when you see the brown against it. So we're just gonna continue doing this. Just don't press too hard. Reload, oh, I almost knocked the glass over. I'm gonna reload my brush now. I have the brush basically turned. It's like it's laying on the glass sideways. I have my brush laying against the glass. I'm not coming at it at a 90-degree angle. The belly of the brush is what I'm using. The belly, the flat side of the brush, not the tip. It's, it's almost like you're sponging it on, but a little bit thicker. I'm bringing it up the stem just a little bit. You can kind of see that. And now I'm at the point where the center meets the petals. So I'm going to be a little more careful because I think I want to keep some clear areas. Between where the petals meet and, how do I explain that? Between where the petals meet the center. See those little triangles? I like that. Those little clear triangles happening between the petals. I actually really like that. And I think that would look really cool when there's a beverage in there. So I'm kind of just going around now. Any place where it looks a little too thick, I'm gonna just try and flatten it out a little bit. Oh yeah, I am very happy with that. That is very pretty. If you want, you can just, you know, leave it like this, or you could continue painting the outside and put green. But I actually think I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna just like softly end the brown. Brought it down just a tiny bit. And I'm just gonna leave it like that, I think. All right, so now I'm gonna wipe this out of my brush. And I can decide later, I have to let that dry, but later on I could decide, you know, if I want to paint something else on top of this, I certainly could. I could paint lighter brown. I could come back with these Metallica dots and do, you know, Metallica dots on the outside, or I don't know, yellow, or I could put green leaves, you know, anything you want, really. I actually really like the simplicity of this, but I think I want to do just a couple of petals. I think I want to make the yellow a little stronger. I'm going to go rinse my brush out. Okay, so I rinsed my brush out really good, wipe it off, make sure I get, you know, dry it off really as best I can. And I think I just want to go back in and maybe, my hand is wet, just do a couple of these petals I want to hit again and make the yellow a little bit stronger. And a couple of petals I might also hit with some white. We'll see. I think it makes it a little bit more interesting if some of them have more coverage. Yeah, that does look better. And so now I'm gonna get some white. And I don't know what it is, but there's something special about white on glassware. It just really pops. It's very, very pretty. So I'm mixing some white in with this yellow. Probably got way too much white loaded on here. Oh well. So I'm mixing this up pretty good. Made this really light yellow. My brush is pretty loaded, and then I'm just gonna look for some where I can add this on. Oh yeah. Just here and there. You can blend it in if you want or not, totally up to you. Maybe these are gonna be some additional petals. If you've got a clear space, this would be a great place to put this different color petal now. Like that one there. And then on the inside, where is it? You can see right here, that's that different color petal. I don't know if you can see that. I think it makes it a little bit more interesting to have you know, a couple of different shades of yellow going on. I mean, it makes the outside of it definitely look a lot more interesting. I'm trying not to do every other one, but of course that's what I'm doing. Well, oops, maybe that's pretty good how I have it. It looks kind of cool when you see the light color on the outside and the dark color on the inside. I guess I do kind of like that. But you know, you can totally decide, you know, how you like yours. You don't have to do yours like mine. You might come up with some, you know, much prettier options, I'm sure. Doing a little blending here. Yeah, you can even do some blending, why not? Pretty, I like it. Again, try not to press too hard. I started pressing a little too hard. That almost wipes it right off. Oh yeah, very pretty. And I think I'm done. I always, you know, wipe the paint out of my brush as quick as I can. And I think I like the simplicity of this. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Sometimes I'll paint the bottom. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna go grab another wine glass and show you how pretty you can make the bottom look with a gold glitter. But yeah, let me go grab that.